Glad to have you with us from Springfield, Missouri, Plaster Stadium, home to the Missouri State Bears. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the New Mexico State Aggies, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Missouri State Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Bears will put total leather and we'll get started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Aggies offense comes onto the field first today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. New Mexico State lines up quickly. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Working that left side now. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Got room on the return. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Bears!
Oof, and after that pick six, not the start this quarterback wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory and just turn the page. There's tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. We've got a lot of ball left to play. We've got to keep going.
The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He'll do it himself. And he's tackled at the line of scrimmage. The first play does nothing. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
Really nice job by the defense shutting down all the options. Don't let him get into his reading phase. Go get him right now, play sound, and more importantly, tackle him and get him on the ground.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They go to the ground. Looking for room at the 25. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
Throws a nice completion there for a 1st down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
And it's caught inside the 25. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they got it down to the 23. 1st down, 10 yards to go. Use the play fake, now to throw. Lets it fly. Got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Touchdown, Missouri State! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Catch in the middle, it's Stevens. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
New Mexico State lines up quickly.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Man, what a break on the football. He read that the whole way. He just couldn't finish it. You know he saw the end zone. He saw the grass in front of him to break on that and maybe take it to the house, but just a missed opportunity.
Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So here comes the Bear offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move.
What an easy way to get some free yards. I got an athletic quarterback that can do this. I can bootleg him to his right, make it a pass-run option. If he wants to take a shot down the field, so be it. But if not, just chew up some ground and go get a positive play.
They'll leave it with him. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the back.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body.
Got it inside the 10. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri State. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Single back formation, and they give it to him. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. New Mexico State lines up quickly.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Thanks to grab. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. First play of the period will be a second down. Looking to throw, it's Abraham. Bringing the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
You know, the one thing you can say about this defense, they pursue the football. The first guy might miss, the second guy might miss, but there's going to be more and more hats flying to the ball carrier. You saw it on that play, getting the tackle for loss.
With the catch, it's Silva. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Gets the back moving. Quick touch pass to the receiver. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Second down coming up. He might want another play. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown Bears! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Makes the quick grab.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times, those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times, good things happen.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a third and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. Might be calling a hot route. To the air, it's Page. Zings it complete to the right. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go.
Touchdown, Missouri State! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
This offense is so good, man. They can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Going right to work up top. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. So here comes the Missouri State offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer
breaks into the open. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And the Bears, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He fires a bullet to the right. Hauls it in down the sideline. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds the tight end. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Hauls it in. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Aggies in the hurry-up. Looking to throw again. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lift and play another play. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They booted away on 4th down. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. The Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to throw, it's Page. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Interesting play call for this offense, man. A slow developing screen on a 3rd and short when a defense is a little bit aggressive and it doesn't work. And it's easy to question after the fact, obviously, right, guys? Like, it didn't work, but I don't love that play call when I know a defense will be really aggressive on 3rd and short.
He's got it. 1st down and more. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Trying to make magic with his feet.
And, man, does he keep you honest. Just a guy that can run the football, that can make plays with his legs. You've seen it throughout the day. Listen, this wasn't a big play, but it can be death by 1,000 cuts. He just continues to scramble, make plays, make you defend his feet for a whole game.
Pulls it and fires to the left. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple 1st downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
It's complete on the right side.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Page. They're working that left side. On the move at the 30. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
Well, late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a 1st down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player. Looking to throw on 1st down. Moving away from pressure. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Final seconds of the 1st half, and they'll try to put up 3. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. Absolutely center cut. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the 1st half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So here comes the Missouri State offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw, it's Page. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They're setting up the screen. Crosses to 35. Smashes him with the stiff arm. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Fires it down the seam. And he's got it inside the 25.
This guy has a chance to bring home the Heisman Trophy this year because he continues to make plays week in, week out. Doesn't matter who's guarding him, what coverages you play. This guy finds ways to make plays for his offense.
And the Bears will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man downfield. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Oh, what a cut! And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bears! You have to wonder what the defense was thinking there. I mean, he just gashed them all by himself.
Right, and you think quarterback runs sometimes, but you can't think about it all the time. You got misdirection. There's so many things to look at. The quarterback can throw it, but when you got an athlete behind center that can do that, it's just frustrating. Too many things to try to stop.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Abraham. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
Well, if they're going to get back in this game, they need more plays like that. That was something that was missing in the first half. Explosive plays in the passing game, and they get one here, trailing early in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if these receivers can make more plays like that as this game goes on.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not...
Oh, he's got some space. And he picked up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. This New Mexico State offense is pushing all the right buttons. Leaves it with the back. Finding an escape route. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wide receiver going in motion. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. Right down the boulevard. It's good. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So here comes the Bear offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs, running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a great season. He can do a little bit of everything.
And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line gets set, first down. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's Page. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. There he goes. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. The Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. What a job to lay out and make the catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Got his man on the right. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of it.
Back to pass. Throws to the back. Touchdown, Missouri State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Now continues to fight for yards. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. They go back to work in the final period of this one. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
The Aggies line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. So here comes the Missouri State offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with it.
He's going to throw deep right side. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Missouri State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in on 11 straight victories. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Kansas State has just had no answer to the ferocious tail kicking they're taking today. And if you thought this coach was colorful before, wait till his postgame. They're trailing by 14 to Houston. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 after the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires on the move. That's caught. It's Burks. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Looking for a crease. It's Cooks. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Takes the easy throw in the flat. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Motion from the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. He's knocked down at the 33, and that's short of the line to gain. And let's see what they do on 4th down.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Showing the arm strength to the left. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Back to pass. It's Abraham. It's complete to the right. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. And the Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. It's a fumble on the play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Here we go. The give as they work on that clock. Headed to the end zone. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Melton.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Abraham. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They bring the punter onto the field now. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They've built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop you.
Looking deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Oh, what a move. That's a fumble. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining. And the Aggies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. He's running free down the middle. Running inside the 20. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Splits those uprights right in half. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The offense changing the play. Back to pass, it's Page. This time it's complete. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Just